Hello and welcome to Rock Your Summer. We are super pumped to be bringing you this short and sweet class tonight. And I do mean short and sweet because I have my trusty alarm clock that I brought down so that I do not talk for 20 minutes when I really meant to talk for 5, because it's really easy to do this when you're on live and you don't really know what time it is. So, hello, we're going to jump right in because we have busy lives and lots to accomplish this summer, so let's get cranking. Summertime. Okay, how many of you guys like it up and say me if summer is your favorite season? I love summertime. I wish it could be summer all the time with maybe just like 3 days of fall and 1 rainy day so I could take a nap and 1 snowy day for Christmas. Then I'd be good. But I love summertime. Summertime is usually when we kind of kick back, relax, things let up a little bit in a lot of different arenas. And we just kind of let up on routine, let up on structure, and sometimes that's really great. But there's 2 things we should not let up on, and I'm going to talk about those in this video really quick. The first one is do not let up on your wellness. It can be so easy and so easy, I guess is the only word I can think of, to just kind of get out of a routine, and so then you forget using your oils and your supplements. People, don't do that. Everybody say that is very bad. Go ahead, say it out loud right now. That is a very bad idea. You don't want to spend your summer below the wellness line. And don't forget to remind your people to do the same. You probably love your oils if you're in this event right now, but your people may not be quite as in love yet, and that is our job to help them do, and it's our job to remind them, hey, stay well during the summer because you want to enjoy every bit of it. So, number 1, don't let up on your wellness. Keep the routine up, keep it going. And then number 2 is don't let up on your sharing. Okay, here's the ugly truth, guys. It's a very ugly thing. I read it today and I was a little bit shocked. People who hit the brakes on their sharing for even 2 or 3 months here in the summertime when we relax and kind of kick back, if you let up on your sharing in your business, you will lose a year of growth, guys. A year. So like whatever you wanted to accomplish, you're going to have to take a whole year to get back there because you're going to lose momentum. This doesn't mean we never take breaks. This does not mean we never enjoy family, fun, and sunshine and vacation. This does not mean that we never rest, but it does mean that we don't say, I'm out, I'll be back. We stick with it. So we're going to talk about 2 things tonight in this video: consistency and hustle, and how those things, you're going to be fine. No losing growth if you are a Rose Society member, because we don't do that. We care too much, we love too much, and honestly, we're all too awesome for that. So, side note, if you're jumping in this little event and you're like, sharing business, what are they talking about? I thought this was about summer oils. It is. We're talking about sharing oils, and if you didn't know, Young Living is super awesome, and instead of spending money on magazines and billboards and commercials, they spend money on real people, real moms, real students, real wives, real whoever, for sharing their oils. So if you share about oils with your friend and they get a starter kit through you, they're going to send you $50, cold hard cash. You can spend it any way you want. This is a great way to earn money to pay for your oils. This is a great way to earn money to accomplish major dreams, and you can ask whoever invited you about that if you want to learn more. But just know that there is a wealth of potential out there to earn a lot of money and impact so many people through Young Living. So that's what we're talking about tonight in a nutshell. Okay, so if you have something good and you love it, why would you keep it a secret? So that's why we share Young Living, because we all love it. Okay, so usually people in the summer kind of fit into 2 camps. Either you're someone who your summer just so totally slows down, like teachers. I was a teacher for 5 years, so I know that summer can be a time where it's just like, oh, I have so much more free time. I would say to you then, if you are running a Young Living business and you're sharing oils and you have free time in the summer, maximize on it. Enjoy the rest, but also enjoy that this season you could put in a little bit of extra work for a few months and you could have massive results and explosive growth. Who doesn't want those 2 things? So maximize on your free time, like coffee dates, classes, talk to people, spend some time following up, because I know if you're a teacher, your days are like they start and they end and you don't know what happened in between, and it was a whirlwind of children. So spend some time following up with the people that you've already shared oils with and have jumped in. Help them learn how to use them, keep using them, tell them about ER, tell them about the freedom and the business opportunity, tell them everything. But use your free time to maximize on growing your business and give it some intentional, consistent work. Now, maybe you're the other side of this and you're like, I'm not a teacher, now my kids are home and I have like less free time than I had at first. And to that I'm going to tell you, no excuses, play like a champion. That is my favorite quote from Wedding Crashers, and if you've seen that movie, hopefully you know what I'm talking about. But just because your kids are home does not mean you can't still keep working on your business. It doesn't mean you can't share with people, and Kimber's going to share with us in just a couple minutes about some ways to creatively mix that all together. But like simple things like grab a few things from the Dollar Tree and make a busy box for your kid, and they can play with it while you work on your stuff. Double work time. It's okay to keep learning in the summer, kids. Put them in the sprinkler and you sit in the shade and hustle on your phone and share oils with people and check in with people and check on ER orders and all that good stuff while your kids are playing in the sprinkler. You can totally do it. Throw them in an empty bathtub. This was an idea I saw, with some paint and a little cup of water, and you sit on the bathroom pole with your computer. It's okay for mama to keep working. It's okay for your kids to see you work hard. It's okay for you to spend some time on your business and your goals too, because you're worth it. Okay, so whichever camp you fit in this summer, we're going to talk about how you can fit sharing oils and fit purpose and abundance and your goals into those times. The two things I said we were going to talk about are consistency. So this means that you're working, doesn't mean every day, like we never take breaks, but you are spending time on your business every day. And I'm going to challenge you to step up to that and do it and see what happens in your business, because our businesses are not going to grow on accident. People are not going to learn about oils and goodness on accident. It's not just gonna happen. We have to work a little bit. We have to be intentional. We have to put in the time, but it's worth it, and it's so exciting to see it grow. So consistency. What's gonna happen if you work a little bit on your business every day and you fit it into either those free times you have or in the nooks and crannies that you're carving out because you're spending time finding that time. And then hustle is like running for it. And guys, whether you're jumping in this video tonight and you're just like, oh, I didn't know you got $50 for sharing oils, or you're like, man, I love my oils and I would love to tell other friends about them. I don't really care about the money. I'm just excited to impact people. Whether you're there or whether you're like, I've been in this thing for months, for years. I have big goals and dreams and I want to go for it. This is going to be a summer that I'm ready to hustle, guys. I have a huge goal. I'm going to be running for it this summer. And I want to tell you a little quick story before we end about my summer last year. So everyone had told me, summer is so slow in Young Living. Everything kind of goes quiet. It's just a really slow season. You don't grow much. Lies. That is not true. I started my summer with like half of the OGV that I needed to get to my goal. And some of these words might be a little big for some of you, but that's okay. Just hear the heart of it. I ended my summer crushing my goal, hitting silver in 6, doubling my entire team and my OGV, and earning a humongous case of free oils. It was a party, super party. It was amazing. And I'm not saying that to tell you that I was excited about only about the free stuff I got or the rank I got. That stuff was great, but it was so exciting to just see the growth, see so many people come to know about oils and wellness and goodness, and to meet so many new people. But guys, the reason it happened wasn't because summer just exploded for me. It was because I taught classes, I talked to people, I spent time learning about what I wanted to do. I put the work in. So I'm just here to tell you that that little story isn't to brag on myself, but it's to show you that summer does not need to be slow. You can rock your summer. You can crush your goals. You're gonna crush your goals because we're gonna run alongside you. And if you guys are in here and you're like, yep, I'm ready to run, I'm ready to do this, we're gonna have another Facebook group that a bunch of us are gonna be joining into. It's not just the Rose Society. And we're gonna run after ranks. That's what we're gonna, something like that, call it. So if you want to be part of that, just go ahead and comment in here, and then when it rolls out in a couple of days, we'll make sure you get added in there. But just throwing that out there for those of you that are like, I'm in, let's make this summer 2017 one to look back on and know that we crushed it. If you're just jumping in and you're like, yeah, I don't really know about all this hustle and craziness, that's okay. You're going to love it soon enough. But if you just want to dip your toe in, Kimber's going to talk to us in just a minute about some great ways to maximize your free time or your busy time in the summer and how you can share your oils in all of the midst of your routine. But guys, I just want to end this by saying, I dare you. I dare you to put the time in. I dare you to give it a try this summer. I dare you to rock your business and see what happens. Side note, spoiler alert, it'll be amazing.